back to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be looking at how to draft the back waistline. Actually, to be on a dress, we'll just be cutting the upper part using this pattern. Okay, if you are new to this channel, ensure you like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell to be the first to get notified when I upload a new video. Okay, as you can see this pattern now, this is my basic body pattern. This is my breast point line, my under bust line and my waistline. You can go through my channel, you will see a video on how to draft a basic body pattern. It's very easy. Okay, in order to achieve our back waistline, this is my static point line, this is my breast point line 10.5, under bust 13 inches, waistline 15 inches. You add 5 or 6 inches to your actual waistline. Like as I'm having 15 inches here, I'll add 5 inches extra to it. 1 2 3 4 5, so I'm having exactly 20 inches here. Okay, I'll be adding all necessary allowance to my main fabric. So on my breast point line, I'll impute my breast span measurement. What I mean by breast span is the distance between the both breasts, that your nipple to nipple measurement. What I'm working with is 7 inches divided by 2, give me 3.5. We are dividing by 2 because our paper is on fold. 3.5, so I'll add half inch extra to it, making it 4 inches. So I'll mark 4 inches on my breast point line, 4 inches on my waistline, 4 inches on my under bust and waistline. I'll just take 4 inches all around. Okay, so I'll take the distance from my under bust to my bust, which is 3 inches. So I'll also take the 4 inches on my upper bust line, which is my chest line. Okay, that aside, I'll just draw the lines. Okay, I'm trying to draft the Princess Bustier. Sorry for not saying that earlier on, just kept my mind. This is the Princess Bustier Basque waistline. So what I'll do next is to measure my armhole. I'll just place my tape like this. Okay, and what I have here is 9.5 inches. I'll divide that by 2, which is 4.5 inches. So I'll be adding 1 inch extra to this 4.5 inches. The reason being because that will be for the dart I'll be removing from the armhole area. So I'll be using a total of 5.5 inches. Okay, from that 5.5 inches, I will draft my armhole dart. I'll take half inch upward from that 5.5 inches, half inch upward and half inch downward. Okay, so I'll connect to meet with the breast point line. That's from the 5.5 inches to meet with the breast point line. Do that first. Okay, so I will connect my darts now. Okay, before then, I'll come up by 1 inch away from my breast point. 1 inch away from my breast point, upward, please. Come up by 1 inch here. Let me extend the line so you can get it very well. When you come up by 1 inch here, then I will create my dart to meet up with the 1 inch. So the dart is stopping at the 1 inch I came up with. Okay. So this is what I'm having for my armhole dart. I believe this is clear enough. Okay, on the waistline now, I'll mark 1/4 inches. That's 3/4 inches on both sides. 3/4 inches on both sides. Then on the under bust, I'll mark 1 inch. 1 inch. If you are working with someone that has a a bigger boost, you can use 1 inch on the waistline, then and 1.25 inches on the under bust. But since I'm working with someone that has an average boost, on your breast point line, you come down by 1 inch. Okay, on the breast point line, you come down by 1 inch and you go up by 1 inch. This is just to create a dart. So I'll just connect this 1 inch on the under bust to meet up with the 1 inch I came down with. Just connect like this. Connect like this. Just connect this as well. Okay, so I'll just blend this now to create my bustier. Just blend it in like this, just to create that bustier area. That's it. You can see how it's looking. I'm just trying to blend it very well to avoid point edges. So I'll be imputing my measurement now. I'll be measuring the dart I took here. So we have total of 1 inch here for my dart on the armpole area. So I'll place my tape on my chest line. So this is my chest line. Just place my tape on my chest line and impute my bust measurement, which is 34 inches divided by 4 will give me 8.5. We have 1 inch here. We'll replace the 1 inch we took for the dart, then 2 inches extra for seam allowance. Okay, on my under bust line, I'll take my waist measurement, which is 7 inches. We took 2 inches for our dart. We'll be replacing it back, then 2 inches for seam allowance. If you don't replace what you used for your dart, it will affect your dress, making it undersized, or you end up you don't have enough fabric to use. So I'll just repeat same process. 7 inches for my waist, that's 28 inches divided by 4. 2 inches for the dart, then 2 inches for seam allowance. That's a total of 4 inches extra. So I'll connect these lines together now. Okay, so this is our actual waistline, please. It's our actual waistline. So the rest of the extra I have here is for the basque. So I'll just mark 1 inch here because I don't want the basque to be too pointy. Then I'll connect it to the actual waistline. Mind you, add your seam allowance to your fabric. So I'll just connect this as well. Okay, I just took my breastband measurement downward. That's the 4 inches we marked earlier on. And for the neckline, I'll be using 4 inches width and 6 inches depth. So I'll connect my neckline as well. Okay, so that's it about it. Sorry, just trying to take my darts downward in order not to get you guys confused. Okay, so I'll go ahead and cut this out now. Okay, before I cut this, I'll add ½ inch to my shoulder line to join the shoulder area together. You can choose to add this on your fabric. And also at this bustier area, according the side bustier, you come up by 1 inch. That's why, like creating a new armhole, because when you finish sewing, you notice you have shortage at that side area. So just create a new armhole. Just connecting it like this. So I'll cut this out now. that's all about it. This is my center front. So I just cut the neckline out now. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm having for the back waistline. So I'll just go ahead and cut my fabric out using my pattern. I'll just place it on neat and cut it out. So as simple as that. So I'll just fold my fabric the way I folded my pattern and cut it out. Then show you guys how we'll be joining it. Okay, this is the lower part of the front skirt, my front dress. This is the skirt part. Well lined. And this is the upper part. I've joined it together as you can see, and I've padded it as well. I have a video on how to cut or padded. I just use a paper gun to gum it before adding the my padded to it. This is just a wording, and this is it. So what I'll be doing now, I'll be lining this before attaching it to the lower part of my dress. You can see how it's looking. This is my basque, and I've lined it. So what I'll be doing now, I'll be attaching it to the lower part of my dress. You can see how it's looking. Okay, so to attach it to the lower part, I'll just bring the front dress, fold it into two. Just fold it into two equal parts like so. Sorry, I don't have light now. Then I'll fold the back part of the dress into two as well, into two equal parts like this. Then I'll place it on top, the folded area like this. Make sure it's equal. You make sure you fold it so it can align with the waistline. The waistline of the upper part to be equal with the waistline of the lower part of your dress. That's the skirt area. Just like this. Ensure it's equal with the waistline. Now use my chalk to trace the shape out. You can as well pin it down and cut. Just trace it out like this. Then I'll cut. Okay, you ensure it's equal with the lower part of your dress area, as this is equal. This and this, you ensure it's equal. Then you just shape it out with your chalk and cut out like this. Okay. So what I'll be doing next now, I'll just join it together, and that will be all for this back dress. The back area will not be having these backs. Will not be having the backs. To just be a normal that dress to be straight. So the back part of this style will not be having this basque design, to just be straight from the half length, just your usual just the usual way you make your back dress. That's how it will be. So I'll go ahead now and join this together. I'll just turn it over like this and sew it. I'll ensure I'm starting from the midpoint. I'll sew from the center area first like this to this side, then sew the left hand side same way. Okay, I fix it, and this is the outcome. I'll just give it a good press, then I will design the front with different accessories. Thank you so much for watching. Ensure you like this video, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so.